Hey everyone, it's Anya and welcome back to my channel this season of Anya. Today we are going to get started on the How to Witchcraft series, and that is how to celebrate the full moon as a yoga witch. Full moons, great time for releasing what doesn't serve us, releasing energy, for celebrating, for flowing, for tapping into your creativity. It's about movement. It's about feeling and dancing and creating music. And ultimately, it's equally about creating. So, with that said, here are 5 ways you can honor the full moon. To begin, again, this is simple. We are starting small, easy, and attainable. So, what one witch might know, another may have never heard of. So, we're starting here with full moon water. I love creating full moon water from time to time. All you're going to do is, depending on the full moon, but typically you are going to go ahead, grab either a jar or an old pretty water container. I sometimes will use old wine bottles, some really pretty ones, mason jars. Sometimes I'll decorate them, sometimes I won't. Fill that with, you should be using distilled or spring water, but you can fill it with tap water, whatever you have, use what you have. Fill it up, put it out on your altar, on your patio, on your balcony, on your front porch. Let it soak in that full moon energy. Then what you can do with it, anything you want, right? It's kind of like a vessel for the full moon energy. So things you could do: make tea out of it, pour a little bit in every day. Use it in a release spell, like if you're doing a spiritual bath, which I love, by the way. Pour that water over you and let that purge whatever you are trying to release, even if it's just almost as like a way to clear energy, right? Some witches will clean with their full moon water. I've done that before, especially like if you want to put some essential oils in there, like a little bit of lavender, cedar. Woo, that makes a great floor wash. Plus, when you're cleaning, like I'm an Italian witch, so cleaning and that's a whole different energy in itself, right? So when you're cleaning, talk about release, right? And purging the energy and shifting the energy. It's beautiful. So you can absolutely do that. Water your plants with it. It's a great one, right? Why not? You can drink it, or you can just let it sit on your altar. Hold it. Connect with that energy from time to time. The only thing you want to be mindful of when you are connecting with moon water or using it in general, use it for the cycle that it's in. So, for example, you don't want to hold on to this water for a year. You don't want to hold on to this water for a month. We're talking about 2 weeks tops before it hits the new moon phase, because then we're in new moon energy. Why are you connecting with old energy? It's not about stagnation, right? This practice is ever growing and cyclical and movement, though. So just something to keep in mind. Number 2, I love doing yoga under a full moon, or for a full moon at least. Heart openers are awesome. I definitely struggle with the closed heart chakra. Heart openers release energy, right? They kind of, they release and they open you up to receive. And that's kind of the whole point of any time you're doing release work. You want to release so you can receive. And what better thing to receive than full moon energy? So needless to say, some great yoga poses for this are half moon, pigeon pose, I personally love staying upright if I'm going to do pigeon pose. That's just me. It really puts me out of my comfort zone. But there's also an art to full pigeon pose because it is releasing. Another one, a great one, low crescent lunge, revolved crescent lunge. And honestly, I love camel pose for opening up that heart chakra. That's something you can do. Drumming, of course. I love my drum. Anytime I can hang out with other spiritual folk who like to drum, I will drum with them. Nothing like the heart beating on the earth nothing than connecting with the heartbeat of the earth through the drum under a full moon. Love, love, love. Dancing, great thing to do on a full moon. Those two are hand in hand. I just so you know. Number 4, create something. I have an art book of shadows. Do I have it handy? Absolutely not, because that would have meant I prepared a little better for this video. But what an art book of shadows is simply you can get an old book, get something either you're no longer using, or go to a thrift store and get one for like $1. And then what I like to do is channeled art, if you will. It might be just not quite finger painting, although it could be, but blending, creating words. Let me go find it really quick. Okay, I found it. I'm happy to show you. Okay, some of my art in here is good-ish, and some of it is really bad. I'm going to show you everything, or at least some of it. But take your old book, paint it if you want. There's definitely some candle wax on this, whatever. What you're going to do, take it page by page and start painting, drawing, whatever comes to you. I don't even know what the original book was. I got this at a thrift store, but take images and do like little collages with them. And all you're doing is either taking old pictures or like cardboard, paper, and just, you can either paint it directly on the cover of the book or pages of the book, or even adhere them to the book, whatever you prefer. So, I mean, it's not like it's anything special, right? But it's invoking that emotion. It's invoking that feeling. I'll go to Michael's and get like some cool, like little, what do you call it? Scrapbooking paper and stuff like that for super cheap. Sometimes I'll just get like old clippings that I find that I really like, right? It's a feeling. It's a mood. And you don't have to be super artistic to do a lot of this stuff. It's more so about putting it on paper, manifesting your thoughts and putting them on paper, creating. So that is Art Book of Shadows, little intro and Art Book of Shadows for you. Also, something that I want to start doing more of are simmer pots. And all that is, it's so easy. You could literally do this in a crock pot, throw some herbs in there, throw some spices, like say, for example, you could do some citrus, you could do some clove, you could do some anise. Let that simmer, and it kind of, the scent, right, is therapeutic, aromatic, aromatherapy. That scent is releasing, it's cleansing, it clears the energy, right? It's a mood. It's simple stuff. Did I say go do a full moon ritual? Yeah, you could do that. But little things just to connect is really what this practice is about. There's some cool stuff, don't get me wrong, like some bomb rituals you can do, but chances are you're probably not there yet. I don't know if I'm there yet, right? I've been practicing for about 5 years. I don't know where I'm at. Point is, connect, flow, release. Let me know what you guys do to celebrate the full moon. I would love to hear your perspective, your ideas, and what you're up to. So I currently, I don't know what I'm doing this upcoming full moon. I'll probably hang out with the witches, hopefully get to dance around the bonfire one more time. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you are liking these little witchy tidbits so far. There's so much more to come. We are just getting started. please hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much love and gratitude to you on this journey. Thanks for watching.